Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca, and with a story that matters that is non-celebrity related. Guys, I still have not done The Real Housewives of Atlanta because I ain't seen them. I am really just getting in my house like 15 minutes ago. This story that we're going to talk about was given to me earlier this morning when I was at work, and I said when I got home I would discuss my thoughts and opinions about it. So I'm going to get this out the way, and then I'm going to try to go watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. I got an employee that's sick, co-worker, baby. She is sick, and I am feeling every bit of not well right now. So be patient with me. The Atlanta Housewives, they coming, child. But let's get into this story about a Starbucks employee has been fired, who Oklahoma police officer says labeled their drink at Starbucks with a pig printed on it. The Starbucks employee who gave an Oklahoma police officer cups of coffee with the word pig written on it on the label has been fired, the company said in a statement Friday. The Kiefer police officer went to the Starbucks in Glenpool on Thanksgiving to pick up 5 drinks. Kiefer Chief Johnny O'Meara told the news station a customer pointed out the label on the cups to the officer. What irks me is the absolute and total disrespect for a police officer who, instead of being home with family, enjoying a meal and a football game, is patrolling his little town, O'Meara wrote on a Facebook post, where he shared a picture of the cup with the pig label on it. The coffee company called the incident absolutely unacceptable and said it was deeply sorry to the law enforcement officer who experienced this. The Starbucks partner who wrote the offensive word on the cup used poor judgment and is no longer a partner after this violation of company policy, the statement read. The language is offensive to all law enforcement and is not representative of the deep appreciation we have for police officers who work tirelessly to keep our communities safe. In a joint statement, Starbucks and Kiefer Police said that they are using the incident as an opportunity to leverage our shared platforms to promote greater civility. The company met with Kiefer Police to discuss ways to work together, including by jointly hosting a coffee with a cop event at Starbucks for local law enforcement to meet their community members to discuss the critical role dispatchers and police officers play in keeping the community safe. That's what the joint statement said. Now, that's what we heard, right? But then, when I came in to get my my little updates and whatnot, I came in to get my little updates to make sure nothing else had been said. I found an article that is saying basically the cop could have possibly been lying. So let's go on to investigate that a little bit further, okay? Now, I found the article over on News One. I will link it down in the description box, in the pinned comments, so that you can go over and read it for yourself. But it says Oklahoma cop accused of lying when he said pig was printed on Starbucks cups. The Oklahoma Police Chief Johnny O'Meara accused a Starbucks employee of writing pig on his cup, which caused the employee to be fired. Now, there are reports that he may have lied. Even his own daughter is blasting him over it. Carolyn Orr, she is a reporter for the National Observer. She wrote on Twitter, so people pointed out that it looked like the cop may have lied about the name pig being printed on his Starbucks order. Now suddenly, after going to the press with the story, the cops are done talking because they have more important things to worry about. Or continued, if they had more important things to worry about, why did they go to the press with the story about the Starbucks order in the first place? Seems like they thought it was a pretty newsworthy until people started asking questions and pointing out potential inconsistencies. Now, a user over on Twitter called out the Tulsa, Oklahoma reporter for not acknowledging that the printed name always comes from the user's Starbucks account. Hi, Amy. If you had did your due diligence as a reporter, you would note that if a cup was turned just slightly, you would have been able to tell it was a mobile order, and the cop named himself Pig to generate false controversy, which you fell for. Non-mobile orders are handwritten. Mm-hmm. The user also claims people on the right have been pulling this stunt for a while, and she shows some examples. That's why I'm going to link this article in the pinned comments because I want y'all to see the examples of the different times people have done that. The cop reportedly said he don't have a Starbucks account though. To make matters even more strange, a woman claiming to be the daughter of the officer wrote on Twitter, "This is my father. I'd like to say that he is absolutely a pig, and I'd like to thank the brave men and women from Starbucks for their service." Hmm She also called him a racist, writing, "For the record, my father has zero business being a police officer. He was blatantly, proudly racist when I was a kid, said things I would never repeat. He treats women like dogs, including his own daughter. Oink, oink." I said, do Jesus. All of that. Child. Again, the Starbucks employee has been fired. Now let's get into it. I got a problem with this because if what is being alleged is true, then to me, they're blatantly allowing this man to have lied on somebody and caused that person to lose their job. That ain't right. Now, if mobile orders or if mobile, because I've never done mobile. You guys let me know. When you do mobile orders and they print the little ticket out, is that the printed ticket with the name on it that the customer put up there? Now, when I have ordered coffee at Starbucks to come and pick it up, and I didn't use no mobile app, when I got there, if we ordered 4 and 5 different coffees, our names would be written, handwritten. But I've never used the mobile app to understand if what she's saying is true. Because if you're using the mobile app and it allows you to put your own name in it, it comes out in a ticket and the ticket gets stamped to the cup, right? So the name you put for yourself would be there, opposed to if you called in and said, "We coming, we around the corner, we want to offer, order 5 different coffees, these is it, and this is the name of each person so that you can identify the coffee." I've had that happen before. But this particular situation sounds like to me that somebody was looking for some media attention. They thought they had one and people wouldn't have realized what was going on. They made an attempt to cause somebody to look bad, including making someone lose their job. And now the chickens will come home to roost. People are asking questions because they're not slow. And now that people have questions, why is it now the very police who took it to the media don't have time to continue further questioning and investigating the situation if, in fact, some inconsistencies have shown up? This sounds like some foolishness. And the only thing I feel is bad for the person who lost their job, because clearly, if they didn't need their job at Starbucks, they wouldn't be there. Who do you know that don't have to work that just get up and go every day? I ain't talking about elderly, semi-retired, or retired people who go to keep their selves lively. I'm talking about what person do you know that's going to continuously work a job that's not paying a whole lot? I don't know how much they make at Starbucks, but I know they ain't making like that. Who would go to work every day if they didn't need to? Nobody. And I think that it's a miscarriage of justice if this can't be further investigated and some type of compensation be given to the employee who obviously, by what we're seeing right now, lost their job over a lie. You don't know what kind of financial hardship that could be causing that person right now. So, to me, when miscarriages of justice happen like this to me, They need to have the spotlight brought on them, whether it's a big or small. And that's why I talk about these stories, because I want you to be aware of what's happening in this world that may not make main media every day. I need you to understand that this could be you. This could be your situation. I have never been a proponent for that. The customer is always right thing. What I tried to do all my life in customer service is make sure that I do what's best for the customer as well as the employee. If I see that I can make a there happen, I'll try to make it. But to just blatantly have someone fired is not right. That's not right at all. You just cost somebody their livelihood, and you don't know what kind of ramifications that could have on how they living. Nobody want to lose their job, and your doggone show don't want to lose it over a lie. So you guys get down in the opinion section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this entire situation. I'll also link down in the pinned comments both articles to which I referenced in this video, so that you can go over and see it for yourself, and let me know what you think. In closing, as always, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on the YouTube streets. Comment down below in the panel. Let me know what you think about this. If you haven't subscribed to the channel today, for the free 99, subscribe to this channel as well as my backup channel. The link for my backup channel will be provided in the description box below the title of the video. Subscribe to both channels and tap your notification on both of them. Set them to all so that each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you're going to be notified and you can come over and join in the conversation. I'm going to try to go watch The Real Housewives, girl. Let's just hope I don't fall asleep. It'll come out between today and tomorrow. I apologize for the lateness, but child, today I did not expect to run into a sick coworker, and oh my God, we worked all 9 hours together, and this woman coughed and sneezed the whole time, and now I'm starting to feel like a little itchiness in my throat and some body pain. So child, let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. Anyway, have a great Monday, the rest of it, and I'll see you on Tuesday.